Welcome to my office here, Megan's Bay in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. As far as offices go, I admit it's not much, but the views are nice, the drinks are cold. Now I'm relaxing now, but 15 minutes ago, a couple of mine got married just down the beach. And what I wanted to share with you is how in just a few simple steps, you can go from wherever you are in the world on your laptop, your cell phone, to being here in paradise, exchanging vows with the love of your life just a few feet from the water. So let's dive in, and I'm going to show you how easy and fun it can be planning your destination wedding here in St. Thomas. First, let's have some rum. Oh, I'm Island Mike, your St. Thomas wedding officiant. Now, the first part of planning your destination wedding is, of course, picking your travel dates. Now, if you don't have a date in mind or you want some recommendations, feel free to give me a call, and I certainly have my thoughts on the best time to come. And now you've got to decide how you want to get to St. Thomas. Do you want to come on a cruise ship, stay at a resort, or stay at a villa? Now remember, the Virgin Islands are a U.S. territory, which means no passport required. We are the United States, so travel here is super easy. So down below, I've linked to a lot of the cruise lines and the hotels and the villas that you can choose from. So play around with the links. After the video's over, please, I'd like you to watch to the end first. And from there, I'm going to show you just a little bit of what your travel here in St. Thomas might look like.
Now, if you're coming on one of these monsters, be sure not to book your wedding through the cruise line. I tell you why in an article I linked to below.
I'm here at Crown Bay, one of the cruise ship docks here in St. Thomas. So when you arrive here at port, I'm actually going to be waiting for you right as you get off the ship.
Also waiting for you when you get off the ship is a little taste at Carnival. It's always a party down here, and you see some pretty strange sights. Who is this guy?
Now don't worry, transportation is so simple. When you get off the ship, there's throngs of taxi drivers, and trust me, they're dying to have your business. And they're behemoths. These taxis will actually carry up to 25 people. They have the air-conditioned vans. They also have the open-air safari buses, which, for my money, is really the best way to see the island.
Okay, so a cruise ship isn't your thing. Well, since the trains are currently out for repair, really the only other way to get to St. Thomas, St. John, or Water Island is by flying. Now, every major airline has daily flights into St. Thomas, and then if you're continuing on to St. John or Water Island, you'll take a short ferry.
And you know you've arrived in the Caribbean when they greet you as you come off the plane with my favorite. Love this place. Once you get here, they have taxis, or you can rent a car right at the airport and be on your way to your hotel or villa. Just remember, you don't have to wait until you get to your final accommodations to get the party started. And in St. Thomas, we have resorts of every shape and size. And it doesn't matter where you ultimately decide to stay. The Ritz-Carlton, the Marriott Frenchman's Reef, Bolongo Bay, Margaritaville. If you'd like to have the wedding right on the beach at your resort, we can do that because St. Thomas has kept all their beaches public. I even wrote an article about my 5 favorite hotels here in St. Thomas. And of course, I linked to it below. Now, if the idea of a resort doesn't necessarily appeal to you, villas, what's not to love? $1 million views, check. Privacy, check. Swimming pools, exercise rooms you don't have to share with 500 other guests, check. My idea of a dream vacation? Bring my mom down. Give her a fridge full of food and let her go to town while I work the blender. I miss you, Mom. I love you.
And these kitchens aren't just for mom. You can also have a caterer or a private chef come in and cater your cocktail reception or your wedding reception. And of course, some of these villas even have private beaches which could host your wedding. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment I need to keep. And now for the unsexy part of a destination wedding, getting the marriage license. It's actually really easy, especially if you follow my step-by-step guide in the link below the video. Now, there's no residency requirements in the Virgin Islands, no minimum stays or blood tests, and getting the license takes all of about 5 minutes. And again, because this is a U.S. territory, the marriage is recognized almost anywhere in the world. Once you finish here, it's time to get married, so let's head to the beach.
So I guess that's it. Once you've taken care of your travel and accommodations, really the rest of the details are super simple, and I'm going to help you through every step of the way. And until then, I'll be here waiting for you, and I can't wait to see you soon.